Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding, Shadow Man. What's up, everybody? Bringer here. I got along with me some of the legends, the originals here in the YWC. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, by all means, I'll start from my right going left. Gemini, let everybody know what the deal is.
Not much. Just hanging out, watching some lousy basketball. Gemini888 YouTube. Good to be here.
Awesome. WJ, you back? Are you still doing your thing? Whatever it is you are doing. I think he is. We'll come back to him. Everybody knows who he is anyways. Shadow Man, you're not really a legend yet, but I think you will be someday. Go ahead and give these guys the best fucking introduction in the history of the YWC.
Alright, man. Part of me doesn't feel like it, but, you know.
Get up and do it!
Alright, okay. Well, good evening, everyone. I am the Shadow Man, the voice you hear, but with a shadowless face, and it's great to be here in the YWC Retirement Home Time. And are you a first-time listener? Is this your first time listening to me? Well, if it is, make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. You can follow me on my Facebook page, The Shadow Man, and on Twitter at RealShadow21.
And next up is the one, the only, Sean's View Entertainment. If you can hear me right now, would you... Not that you need to introduce yourself, but if you have anything you want to say right off the bat, go right ahead and do it. I see that he is muted.
Sean's View is here? Holy cow.
Yep.
He is here.
Boy. I gotta stay up late now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, he's muted, so we'll come back to him. We'll move on to the one, the only, the gayest man you've ever known, Kyle Bruschetto. Introduce.
Alright. The gay shtick. It's all an act. It's not real. It's all a work, as you all would say. And yeah, just normal guy on here.
Are you sure it's a
Talking
work?
to you guys. Yes, it's a work. Yeah, the man is real, but
Okay.
it's all a work here and out there.
In there and out there. That's usually how it works, man. In and out.
Wrestling got me here, and even if I do stop watching, that doesn't mean I won't stop associating myself with you guys.
Awesome. Alright.
Nice guy.
Next up, don't know much about this guy. Apparently he's a legend, so they tell me. Mr. Johnny Thunder.
It's a pleasure to be here with everyone in the YWC retirement home. Just had my prune juice. I'm getting my feet massaged. Feels great.
Sponge bath coming up real soon.
No, I don't take sponge baths. I take sand bath, man.
Sand bath. Bambi.
What's up, everybody? Known as like the first lady here on the YWC. So, what's up? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my channel and to bring a ring.
Say something that is sexually intriguing to the male viewers.
I will like.
Don't be too filthy.
I'm very creeped out right now. Just saying.
Right now, I am making you guys all wet.
No. Yeah. No.
Good. Good enough. I'll take it.
I will.
Take it. WJ, you back with us, man?
Yes.
You want to do your intro?
Alrighty.
All right, that's it, guys. Good job.
I'm out of here. Past my bedtime.
All right, so we were just talking off air, and we're gonna kick the show off with this because I guess we kind of have to talk about this. We were just in a hangout, an award show, the YWC Drama Awards. A lot of craziness happened there. But for some strange reason, two of the guests got booted out for no reason whatsoever. Like, it boggles the mind. That would be Shadow Man here and Mr. Kyle Bruschetto. Now, we can go round table with this, I guess. Like, what are your how do you feel, Shadowman, first and foremost, about getting kicked off this hangout? First time you've ever been kicked out of a hangout, from what you tell me.
Yeah, first time. First time
How do you feel
ever.
about that, man? I mean, I understand that you're upset with the whole Cody Brainerd bullshit going on and everything. We've been talking, on Facebook about it and what have you. You're very pissed off about this. Let me give a brief recap of what happened, actually. You came in the fucking show like Stormbusters, and you told me to shut the fuck up for the second or third time in a row, 3 days straight, I think. And you told somebody else on that show to shut up and fucking... and then they booted you. Do you think you deserved it?
I did, I was kind of going off the wall, so I'd like to apologize to everybody for shouting and roaring my head off, because that wasn't right of me, and that doesn't really suit my character. That's just not me. I should have just come in as calm as possible, but it's just that this idiot accused me of sending death threats to Bearstown, which I have never done in my life. I would never do that to anybody on the internet. That's not me. It does not fit my description. Shadowman death threats to Bearstown. Does that sound right to you? I don't think so. That is talking out of your ass if you think that's true. If someone thought that was true, I would hit you. I really would, because I've just had enough of this punk kid. Like, he's a kid. He's, 17 years old, and he thinks he's a hotshot? No way.
He looks 12
I
in
know.
his picture.
All right, we understand you're upset. How do we accept Shadowman's apology here, guys? Start off with Gemini. We'll go from my left to whatever the fuck. We're starting off with fucking Gemini here. Fuck it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Bears just is one of those dudes that just gets really stressed out easy. And if he sees his hangout turning from his award show to fucking drama, he's trying to be drama free. So he just gets stressed out, and he's like, you know what? I can't do this. I don't want to do drama. And he's just getting out. Yeah, of course. I understand Bears. He just gets stressed out like super easy. I'm not mad at Bears at all. He could have kicked me out. I would have been fine. He just got stressed out real quick. He's cool though. He'll probably come in here in a few minutes.
We got 10 people in here now because people got the links that I don't know where the fuck they got them from, but they're here.
My boy WJ hooked me up.
The Armada knows all and sees all.
Oh, the face is here. It's the face.
WJ, do you accept Shadowman's apology for coming in and pretty much ruining our drama-filled award show?
I wanted to see more, meet myself personally. I wanted to hear what he had to say there. So I understand Bears is putting his foot down or whatever, and it's his hangout, I guess. It's his right to do that, so.
True.
But I wanted to hear more from Shadow Man. They're disappointed we didn't get to hear it.
All right. I agree. I feel the same way. I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to hear more of Shadow Man going off, because it's a very rare occurrence that you actually hear this man angry. So whenever you do, it's a fucking event, and it's very much worth watching and listening to. Peter Gilmore, Sean, are you there? Are you with us yet, or what, man?
I'll be right back. I have to get a stiff drink.
Kyle left. All right. Sean's View ENT, are you with us, man? Are you having mic issues?
That's Sean. That's a part of Sean's gimmick.
Yeah, it's all right.
He's going to pop in after a while. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? That's what he does.
Now, you guys, from what I understood, you guys were, you guys not ever supposed to be on a hangout ever again, not doing anything with each other, yet here both of you are, which is awesome. I'm actually privileged to have this happen right here, right now.
I'm willing to be mature, to be in the hangout with him and not insult him. I'm not an immature guy that's gonna argue with him just for the sake of it. There, I'm willing to be civil and be in the same hangout. I'm also willing to discuss this crap and to put an end to it there, so we can officially move on in the new year, officially drama free. You know, because I know Sean, he's still a bit upset about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be. I'd rather just fix it and move on with him there, because I don't want to be an enemy of him, you know. I'd rather be unblocked.
There he is.
Finally.
We can hear you.
What's that? There's no drum roll for me anymore? Is that what's going on now?
I tried and you're fucking muted. I gave you a great big introduction, the whole 9 yards, man.
No, no,
I rolled out the fucking red carpet for you.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I heard you. That was actually a good introduction on your part.
Thank you. So the offer's out on the table by WJ here. Do you want to accept it? Do you want to say your piece before anything? You guys, I'll give you two because, again, this kind of takes precedent over anything we were going to talk about because from what I understood, you guys were never ever going to be in each other's presence again after what happened, you know, in that infamous hangout. So that being said, you heard what WJ had to say. What's your response?
Well, you know, like I said, I mean, coming in here, and like I said, I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into because I saw him in the rooms, and I accepted because I saw you, you know, send it to me on Facebook, so I knew it was going to happen. So, and you're right, I did say, and I'm sure now that I'm in this room, I'll be being called a hypocrite. You know, there'll be all kinds of videos made on YouTube and saying, well, Sean said this and Sean said that. Well, you know, Sean said a lot of things in the past, and a lot of it's been retracted. But you know what? When I said that, I'll never be in another hangout with Wrestling Jesus as it concerns him making his own hangout. But he's actually in another hangout right now. So the bottom line is it was all a storyline. You see, it was all a storyline. Sean View Entertainment doesn't have to come on here and tell you about what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. And right now, you got Wrestling Jesus and Sean View in the same room at the same time. Anytime that happens, it's going to be, you know, historic. So what I'm going to do right now is he wants to clear the air, you mend the fences, be on the same page, read out of the same book, drink out of the same coffee, maybe exchange a couple Christmas presents. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know what? There is a new year coming. I don't care what people say. I am in this room right now, and, you know, might as well not hold a grudge at this point. So, you know, I guess it would be best for business to just move on and, you know, whatever I do, whatever he does, like I said, I can't promise that there'll never be another GoFundMe, and he can't promise that there'll never be another rant done on me or exposing me or burying me. But you know what? That's all part of the whole game here on YouTube. It's like a back and forth thing. People say we're good, we're on good terms, and then all of a sudden it goes right back to drama again. So that's what I'm accustomed to on this website. But so far there is no need for me to do GoFundMe. There's no need for me to do drama right now. There's no need for me to do any of that stuff. So. I'm a father now. You know, I'm kind of going in a different direction in my life. I'm taking a different stance. I view things from a whole different perspective now. So I guess you could say I'm a changed man going into the new year. So yeah, I do accept Wrestling Jesus' you know, his ploy here to say, well, are we good? Yeah, like I guess we'll be good because you know what? If I'm not going to be good, when are we ever going to be good? So I guess that's the way we'll go with this.
So a peace treaty has been made, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, you know, here on Sean's View, I always say you can expect the unexpected, and you know, they say anything can happen in the WWE. Well, we haven't seen that in about 10 years, so I will say anything can happen here on Sean's View Entertainment. So that's what just happened.
All right. So before the other hangout ended, and don't worry, Kyle, we're gonna get your feelings on being kicked out of that hangout maybe towards the end of the video when it matters.
That's fine.
He missed that. Must have went over his head, but that's fine. We're talking about some of the old, you know, endeavors of the old. Is it fair to call you guys the old schoolers of the YWC?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, is that fair? All right, so you guys were discussing a lot of the things that have happened, the videos that were made, the feuds that happened back in the day. Where did the feud between Sean's View and WJ actually begin? What was the very first, incident, shall we say?
I think that was the ghost on the telephone thing. I think.
I fucking knew it.
I think that was the first one. Sean made his classic. I hope you die. That vid. I think that was the first exchange or whatever.
And obviously that's going back several years ago now, back to 2011. So I mean, like I said, that's past history. I'm here to talk about the future, but no, to answer the question, yeah, I think that's probably maybe. I mean, I'm not going to be confirmed on this, but that may be one of the first instances.
Okay. All right.
But like with this recent donations thing or whatever, like me, the e-begging thing is like a part of my shtick, you know what I'm saying? So every day I was getting messages, oh, Sean, make a vid on Sean. Every fucking time you do anything, I get 100 messages, oh, Sean. So when I made my first vid about it recently, I went more with some type of soft approach, I'm like, oh, Sean, it's not worth it kind of deal. You won't get that much money kind of shit, I wasn't really looking to expose him or, shit ended up the way it did in the hangout there, but like that's not something that I expected to happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, WJ, I mean, we are two mature adults here. I'm a father now, and, we know, your track history here. You've been here on a long time. You're one of the original guys. You were on here long before I was even known to me. And, and actually, like I said, Gemini is responsible for me coming on here. Well, he's one of the reasons, not solely responsible, but he's one of, and you know what, quite frankly, you're one of the reasons, too, because like I said, before I was even known to man on this website, I watched guys like you, I watched guys like Gemini, and you all played a role in me being here. So whether or not we have bad times, good times, whether we agree to disagree, at the end of the day, we are two mature adults, and like I said, we've went through our dramas and we've went through our bullshit, but now we are here to once again be on the same page. But once again, we don't have to agree with everything, and that's fine because not everyone's going to agree. And quite frankly, it would be boring if everyone did agree.
We had our arguments, but we did maybe, more things where I was, remember, the GM of your channel, and
yeah, that was pretty cool when I made you the general manager. I wish that would have just stayed, and that would have been pretty freaking epic.
And we did a couple times where I took your side against people and shit. So we've had.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been all. No, it hasn't been all bad. You have definitely stood up for me. There have been times you stood up for me, and you helped me, and I won't deny that fact because it's out there. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You have definitely come to my aid. You have helped me in times when I probably couldn't have stood up for myself in those certain circumstances because there was the hate and the manipulation and the comments. I mean, it gets to a point where sometimes you got to have that backbone, and sometimes you need that other person to come and help you or something. And you've definitely like I said, you've played a role in what I do here on here. So I have to thank you for that. There's no doubt about it.
I remember back on your SVE channel, you had sent me a PM one time, and you're like, okay, I know what to do now, and I'm going to grow. I don't know if you remember that, but I remember that you had sent me a PM. All right, I'm going to grow now. Shit
say,
like
can I cut you off?
And after that, the man just freaking exploded,
Can I cut you off? Because we got the man of the hour has finally showed himself.
Oh boy!
I put the forum to Shadow Man.
It's getting real.
Feel free to mute yourselves and let these two do their damn thing. And on the biggest stage of them all, consider this your WrestleMania, fellas. Have at it.
This is going to be so much fun. I've been waiting a long time to talk to this little weasel. The biggest
Did someone say something? I'm not, because I can't hear someone talking right now. I'm don't know what's going on, man.
You know what I'm talking about, you little bitch. Saying I sent death threats to Bearstown. You know what I'm talking about, you little wuss. Hiding behind your friends.
I can't
using
hear
dark horses
right
as
now.
shield.
Can someone tell me if anyone's talking right now? Because I don't fucking hear them.
Cody, stop acting immature.
Will you respond
Face
to
me
the?
like
Will
a
you
man.
respond to him?
I'm
Face
telling
me
you guys.
like a man.
Damn thing.
No.
Hold on a sec. Cody, can you at least are you being a smartass right now, or you can is it legitimately that you can't hear him?
Alright, what's up? That guy in here. My phone.
So you legitimately couldn't hear him just now?
My phone, dude. My phone's acting fucking stupid.
All right, now you can hear him. Shadow Man, tell him what you need to tell him again.
Alright. It's like talking to I don't know what, but anyway. Finally, I get my hands on you, you little weasel. Alright, and the reason you are a weasel is because you accused me, or you said you exposed me of sending death threats to Bearstown, which was fucking false as fuck. You had no evidence, no proof, no nothing. Did you think I was going to let that slide, you little bitch? Alright? This isn't about E-Feds, not about anything else. This is about you being a little sick weasel. Trying to demean my character here. And if you think I was going to forget about that, you are fucking wrong, pal. I have had it with you. I've had enough. I swear. Okay, there's a lot of people in my life I've put to bed. And I can tell you, they've all got one thing in common. They didn't pull the shit you did. At least they were men. Real men. At least I can say, fuck it. They can go off and, you know, go in peace, but you do not fit their bill. You do not. And it's a shame I have to desecrate my own grave with your rotten weasel soul. But I will. Don't you fucking think I will. Now, if you ever, and I mean ever, pull shit like that again, I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I don't give a fuck. I will rip you to shreds on here and make you look like vomit when I'm done with you. Do you understand? You better be typing that down. Write it down very carefully, Cody. Have you got that? Stop laughing.
What's your response, Cody?
First off, you can't rip someone to shreds over the internet, even though you say, quote, bury them.
Yeah, that's what a typical little weasel like you would say.
Oh,
yeah,
it's really
you know what? I'm going to put this across to you. Shut the fuck up for 2 minutes, you little punk. Okay? You're
As I was responding...
Oh, yeah, don't be doing that, Cody. That's a quick way to get yourself ejected, man. But I do want to. I'm actually do want to hear what you have to say. You claimed that Shadow Man sent death threats to Bearstown. Do you have proof of this, or did you just make this up on your own?
I didn't make this up on my own, actually. If you want to hear the story of how I got this, I was talking to good old Bearstown, right? And he was this one that was saying this stuff, and he was trying to send me attachments and all that stuff, but since you're part of the closed group or whatever, the YWC drama deal or whatever, I couldn't see it. And so I'm like, okay, well, it seems like that little punk would do that. Then, right after I did that fucking video, Bearstown messaged me, said it was Gamerson. And at that moment, I'm like, oh, fuck. So I looked back. I finally found the troll that he was talking about. I'm like, okay, shit. Alright, I was wrong about that. So I'll admit, yeah, I was a bit wrong on that part, but here's what I'm not wrong about. No matter what you say, Shadow Man, you can't quote-unquote bury me if I'm going to pretty much ignore you.
You just buried yourself, kind of, because you just admitted that you threw out a false accusation about someone based on a troll's comments to you, and you took them as fact.
It's better than lies. Truth is better than lies. I'm not sitting here and lying saying, oh, I got this and this and that and this and that.
Well, it seems like you lie on a daily basis, though. I mean, you're always coming on here saying some stupid shit and then coming on and apologizing. Just because you do that frequently doesn't make it all right. That's like going out and committing murder and then going to church on Sunday and saying, "Forgive me, Father, I have sinned," and then fucking going back out into the public and making pretend you didn't kill anybody. And you're doing it every fucking week.
Yeah, that's pretty much Cody in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't draw it any better. I mean, it's the best way to describe him. And no matter how much he grows up, he will never be a real man. Never. That's how this is how much of a low life he is.
Mm-hmm.
Believing shit like that, you sick fuck.
Next time, though, gentlemen.
No, you're just a sad excuse for a human being.
Hey, are we done here?
All right, that's the last time I'm going to allow you to mute someone.
All right.
And this is the last time I want to deal with you. And if you ever mention me in a sentence again, I will confront you. And I will get on your back. So don't ever do it again. Because I don't want anything to do with you ever again. This is the last time. And I pray to God, or whatever God there is, that this is the last time. Because if it's not, that's bad news for you, Cody. Very bad news.
So you're saying I keep your name out of my mouth and you keep my name out of yours?
Pretty much, yeah. And Peter, shut the fuck up.
He has himself muted. He's not even doing anything.
And you can't see the comments section then.
I don't see the comments. I can roll with that.
Yeah, well, you say that, but do you mean it? Because I've heard this come out of your mouth before, and it doesn't happen. You made a stupid video when you're dancing around like a couple of fucking fairies, and talking shit about a bunch of people again, when it's not even necessary, and you wonder why you get heat. This is why you get heat, because you do dumb shit like that. If you leave shit well enough alone, then it'll be left alone. Come on here, and this happened this weekend, so this isn't like it happened like 2 weeks ago. You did this to Shadow Man over the weekend, over the Christmas time of season. Shadow Man told me that he wasn't even going to be on a hangout or do anything hangout related until after the New Year was over. But once he found out what had happened, he got in touch with me right away, and he came in, and he's telling me to shut the fuck up. I've never seen him this angry before. And he came on today, told me to shut the fuck up again. And it's all because of you. So you have a way of pissing people off, man, and it's not in a professional wrestling way where it's like getting you over. You're pissing people off to the point where people really legitimately don't fucking like you, man. Me being one of them.
Yeah. We both done that around here. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah. And seeing me angry, Cody, is just a rare experience. It's very rare, but it's enjoyable, I think. Healthy.
Anybody else in here got anything to add, or have any, you want to throw something out there? Any questions pertaining to this little bit of drama that's going on right here in front of our eyes? Somebody's scrambling for a mic.
I was watching this Iron Sheik video, which featured Cody or whatever there. What's Cody's thoughts on that stuff there?
Cody, how do you feel about that Iron Sheik video?
I found it funny. I won't lie, it was a little bit funny.
Is there some truth to it?
Like, I could bear with the Shadow Sheik video, some afterwards that he said, the stuff that he said, I couldn't hardly understand it, honestly, but...
Can I ask Cody a quick question?
Sure.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Cody, what did you think about Ric Flair and Ronnie Garvin in the steel cage at Starrcade 87?
Starrcade 87? Dude, I wasn't around then. Honestly. So I can't, I hate to say this, I can't comment on that, but... Dude, I got one.
Okay, just checking. Okay, going back to you. Go ahead. Carry on, boys.
Anyway, the only thing I understood at the very end was the typical the mini Sheik voice. He's like, "I'm going to make you humble." Or
That's all you understood?
pretty much, dude. He's got a voice. Whatever kind of voice changer he's got.
Well, I watched the video and he was calling you faggots. You're gay. He was accusing you of being gay. Are you an actual homosexual?
No, sir, I am not.
You sure about that?
I am 100% sure.
Was anyone else portrayed in that video a homosexual?
That ginger guy there.
In the Sheik video, or?
Yeah, the Sheik video is basically calling you three out as homosexuals.
I know for a fact Scott's not. I know for a fact Jack is not.
How do you know this? Did you try it out? Did you experiment with them a little bit?
I like that.
I'm trying to just get now down to the nitty gritty. Because, like, you know, the person that made that video, I'm actually good friends with, and he swears, you know, he swore on a Bible and everything that you are indeed gay.
Oh, dude, I'm not.
It's all right. It's 2015. It's acceptable.
I know, dude, but I'm telling you straight up, I'm not.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything else?
Cody, have you been ducking the Shadow Man? He's been calling you out for 3 days.
I left you respectable comments, so at least be grateful.
Yeah, I know, and thank you for that. Thank you for that. I will be. Honestly, I've just been laying back the past couple of days, and I heard from someone that Shadow Man was talking. I'm like, all right, I'll let him go, and I'll come in here. I had a plan, but I'm like, well, that's not getting anywhere, so go ahead.
He said you're a skinny little weasel. How do you respond to that?
Only he could say all he wants. I don't really care what he calls me.
Well, I stick by my words. I got my feed.
You may do so, Shadow Man, and how do you feel about that?
I just feel a hell of a lot better just venting my frustration. That's just what happens. And let that be a lesson to the rest of you. Don't break the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not awaken the Shadow Man. So take notes.
And thou shalt not fuck with Peter Gilmore and the Armada.
Oh, wow. Peter throwing his 2 cents in there.
It's the face of the YWC.
Hey,
Cody,
The man with a 12-inch cock.
Cody, do you agree that, so you're admitting basically that you did falsely accuse Shadow Man of what you accused him of, which was sending death threats?
That was by mistake? Yes, I did.
So you made another mistake.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're always making mistakes, all right?
Only y'all. Everyone makes mistakes in life, and I happen to make about over 2 dozen of them.
We don't have room for mistakes here. Your mother and your father made a mistake by giving birth to your sorry ass. Get the fuck out of my hangout! Wow. Slimy weasel. He's a lion son of shit. Fuck him. He's out of here.
Whoa.
Wait,
Next
Slimy weasel.
He's a skinny little weasel.
Well,
Then this fox got his feed.
Every fucking time he gets caught in something, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Like I say, he's going to church and confessing his sins, walks back out thinking everything's golden, he's good as new, where he can fuck up and make another mistake again. Get the fuck out of here. It's over. You're fucking done. You done been exposed. You admitted that you falsely accused the man. Now fuck off. On to the next topic, whatever it may be, because we're winging it here. I don't even know what the fuck to talk about now.
I have something to say to Sean.
Okay. Peter, go ahead.
Sean, I'm willing to make peace with you if you will apologize to me. I'm just being real. I'm not being funny. I'm being real here.
What the fuck?
If Sean apologizes to me for blocking me back when I defended him against Lonnie and that big peanut head Nate, I will drop all the shit I said, and I won't talk about him in videos ever again.
Sean, please don't say I'm sorry to this guy.
Oh, dear.
Let's see them make peace.
It's gonna be a 10-minute wait. He's gonna ask if he can hear you first, and then he'll respond.
Nah, he unmuted himself.
Yeah,
He unmuted himself, so I'm waiting.
Oh, Peter's getting impatient.
I'm
Really,
getting impatient.
really, Peter? If he apologizes to you, I mean, come on.
Come on, Sean. I'm being real here. Come on. I'm being a man. You're a man. You're a big boy now. You're a father.
Oh, this
Accept my apology.
Peter start drama, people.
I'm not starting drama. I'm ending beef. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm cooking beef right now.
You did
Some
wish
hamburgers.
death on his child, though, there, Peter. So
I didn't go there. I didn't go there.
You
You
did
said
wish death on
something
his
like
unborn
that,
child. I was
so.
there.
Sean, what do you have to say to Peter right now? What's your response?
You know, like I said, I'm not gonna blow myself up and go nuts because I am a father now. I got my baby in the room with me. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna come on here and call him a bunch of names because this has been going on for years now, years. And I'm not gonna say he started, I started, he said, she said bullshit. The fact of the matter is, if he thinks I'm going to apologize after all the shit he said, because I've never made videos on this guy. I've never made videos on this guy. This guy has made video after video after video, and I've left well enough alone. That's why I blocked him, because I didn't want nothing to do with him. But he kept going on and on. And if he thinks for one single solitary second that I'm going to come on here and apologize after all the crap he said about me, my kid, my girl, if he thinks for 1 second I'm going to do that, he's sadly mistaken. I am never, ever going to apologize for anything I've done.
I'll take back everything I said about it. Okay, I'm being a man. I'm saying I'm sorry.
Peter said he's sorry. It's a big deal. Holy cow.
You did
All right, okay, you know what? And that's what I was waiting for, because I think it's only right, because if I'm going to apologize, I was going to say, well, you know what, to make a truce, we both have to apologize. So since he just said that and the world just heard it here in this room, this is going to be unprecedented. This is going to be history. This is going to be probably bigger than freaking WrestleMania happening.
Peter just apologized to Sean's View Entertainment.
Wait, no, I didn't hear it. He has to say it again. He has to
say that
apologize.
again?
I'm sorry for everything I said about you, your girlfriend, and your kid. Okay, that's it. I want to end 2015 with a clean slate, and I want to start 2016 with no drama.
There is a
I'm
God.
fucking done with the fucking drama right now.
There is a God.
It's time for all the fucking YWC to grow the fuck up. And this is coming from the face of the YWC. If you can't grow the fuck up, get the fuck off YouTube.
Ooh. He doesn't think your girlfriend's fat anymore.
I'm done with these fucking bitches crying. Oh, he said this. He had death threats about me. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you stupid motherfucker. Get off YouTube. You can't take the heat.
Peter, you sound like you're in a bad mood tonight.
I'm fucking drunk, man.
Wait a minute. He's drunk, so I don't know how much I can take.
No, I'm not drunk.
All we can take is his apology to heart if he's drunk.
I'm not drunk. I was just trolling.
You sure?
Yes.
Now we don't know what's real and what's not. See, now we don't know whether to believe.
All right, you want to see what I'm drinking? Here, hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm drinking Pepsi.
Yeah, but could we do a breathalyzer test?
I don't have one on me, so.
First ever breathalyzer test.
All right, well, like I said,
I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. I take back everything I said about you, Sean. I want to start peace, and that's it. It's time I stop the stupid videos anyway.
It's time you stop interrupting him when he's talking.
Sorry.
All right. Well, on that note, if me and Wrestling Jesus can, patch things up, I guess this comes to a crossroads here. Like you said, this can't go on forever. I mean, like I said, it's been an ongoing issue for years and years, and it's something that needs to be stopped. It has to have a halt. And like I said, we don't have to come on here and exchange presents or agree with everything or he said, she said. But at the end of the day, I apologize. You apologize. We're all good, and now we can start the new year off, hopefully drama-free, because we all know drama runs the place. And even though I know you're the face that runs the place here on YouTube.com, but you know what? This is good because now this is a weight lifted off of everyone else's shoulders. Now we know that there won't be any more drama. There won't be any more rants, you know, between you and me. So that's good. I mean, you know what? This is setting the tone for the rest of the year and going into the new year. So you know what? You can't really ask for much more than that. So that's good. That's good.
And Sean,
Exactly. And Sean, remember I defended you against that Peanut Head Nate and Lonnie when they were saying shit about you, and then you said, "Oh, Peter, you're great. Thank you for defending me." And I thank you, and then next thing I know, I'm blocked for some odd reason.
Johnny, did you have something you wanted to say?
yeah, I want to say hi to Sean's V Entertainment. This is Johnny Thunder, big fan. I want to apologize to you for disliking one of your videos once. I don't remember why I did it, but I want to get that off my chest.
I mean, like I said, I'm not famous or popular myself, but now I've never really heard of you, so I mean, do you
Johnny won the irrelevant award. You're there, and
I thought I was
for good reason.
I'm being serious. I mean, because I know everyone in this room pretty much, and I've never heard and I've never seen of Johnny Thunder.
That's fucked.
That was me.
Dude, I'm so old if Sean doesn't even know me. Sean, you came around when I was leaving. Now I feel damn old.
That's
Why, how old are you?
I'm 26. I left. I started in like 2008, and I was out by like 2010, 2011.
Well, that could be a reason why I don't really know you that much. That could be a good reason.
Yeah, probably. That's just crazy. That's funny.
But I appreciate that, because I think you just said that you watch my video, so I appreciate that fact. That's good because, more eyes on the prize is more money in my pocket, so that's good.
And I was just trying to be funny, but it didn't work that well, so I'm going to shut up now, mute my mic.
Leave the comedy to me, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
We have Blake the Reaper here with us.
Ding, ding, ding.
We got some more drama possibly on the horizon. Gemini, you and I have made peace. However, you and Blake have yet to speak, as far as I know. So,
I tried to message the guy, but he blocked me.
So what is it with you and people blocking you? Like, you seem like a nice enough guy, and even you and I have had our spats, and we have them quite frequently, and I've not blocked you once.
I don't know, man.
I don't block you, Blake.
People can't take the truth, man. And I feel I was not even harsh to Gemini. I was asked my opinion, I gave it. I mean, it wasn't like I attacked the guy on a personal level. I just said I didn't see the point in collecting DVDs, man.
Jim?
I have no response to that skinny little weasel.
Hashtag weasel as far as this hangout goes, the word of the fucking night. Thanks, Shadow Man, for that.
Yeah.
You made weasel a fucking trend worldwide.
No peace treaty here with me and Blake. He burned that bridge.
How did I burn the bridge, man? What did I do to you that made you burn a bridge?
Well, okay, so at that little Google hangout where you were like bashing me on. Let me turn the TV off here because now I'm gonna get into it. Now we're gonna get our turn.
Oh shit.
So you're in that hangout and you're bashing me for collecting DVDs and blah blah blah, and then you're going on and on about like all these. Oh, well, I can't believe that he does all these messages with the Dark Horse. He sucks the Dark Horse's dick, and they're going on and on about all that bullshit.
Well, I feel you did, man. I mean, you're how old, Gemini? Almost 40 years old, and you're in fucking Facebook group chat saying that people are trying to get over on Dark Horse like you're a fucking pro wrestler. Come on now.
And then so it goes on, and then you make a video and you lie in your video about me about 7 or 8 times, and I'm like,
please bring that up, because buddy, I might be a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. So please explain how I lied in that video.
First off, you said in that video like that I tried to friend request you like 87 times because I was.
I said 3 or 4 times, and that's the truth, man. I unfriended you in Boston, fan, because I got sick of seeing that shit, and you sent me like 3 friend requests, dude, and I did not accept it. And the last one you sent me, I accepted it.
And then you're on this whole tirade about how I'm.
No. You said that was a lie. Is that a lie? Am I lying?
I was never desperate to be your friend on.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you were desperate, but did you not send me? I know you sent me at least 3 friend requests.
No,
at least after I unfriended you.
Like one, and then I forgot you were alive for a year, and then I sent you one because I saw you in the Hangouts, and I was like, oh, whatever, Blake, he's cool, he makes good videos. I was never like desperate, like, oh my God.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you were. I just said that you made a big spectacle about unfriending me and blocking me when I unfriended you to begin with. Is that a lie?
And then you go on this whole tirade about I'm so cool for YouTube. I only record videos so much because I'm way too cool for YouTube.
I did not say that. I never said that, buddy. I never. Now, see, you're saying I'm lying, and I've called everything you said I'm lying about. You pretty much just answered that I'm telling the truth, and I never said I'm too cool for YouTube. You apparently, I was told that you said that I needed to spend more time with my kids and get off YouTube and Google Hangouts. Your little fucking subscribers come and message me that shit. Some dude that I'll have to look it up. Like 3 people told me that, brother.
I will never bash anyone for spending time with their kids. I will never go in that direction because I've been a victim of that direction. All I know is when I saw your video, I just laughed at it because that video was the truth was so exaggerated. It was ridiculous. You made it seem like I was like, go ahead.
You're cutting out. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done. I mean,
in that video, you made it seem like I was like so desperate to be Blake's friend and Dark Horse's number one dick sucker and all this. And I was like, whatever, dude. It was it was lies to me because I'm not Dark Horse's dick sucker. He's a friend.
I didn't say that in that video.
That's what it sounded like to me. I mean, I can't remember the video. I mean, I watched it quick, and I was like, Blake talked some shit, and then I was done with it. I wasn't going to respond to that bullshit, but I feel like you're exaggerating the truth.
I don't feel I am. I unfriended you a year ago.
Good.
You sent me at least 2 to 3 friend requests. I accepted the last one. And not once in the video I made did I say you was a dick sucker, Dark Horse. I said that I felt that in the Hangout. I never once said I was too cool for YouTube. I never once said you were desperate to be my friend. So I don't see how I'm exaggerating anything here.
I mean, seriously though, dude, if you're gonna bash like pro wrestling DVDs, like I'd probably be like the one guy you wouldn't want to bash it to, who might take that shit a little serious. You know, maybe bash it to someone else.
I feel though that I feel that, and I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, Will, but I feel like Will said the exact same thing I did, if not more, and you're mad at me because I made a video saying the truth. Like, you sent me at least 2 to 3 friend requests.
Well, that's because I'm charismatic and you're not, so it sounds...
You came off like a sneaky little snake in that video. You know, that's how you came off to me, and then it's like, oh, crap. Am I really going to have anything to do with this guy? Because every time I send a message on Facebook, he's going to make a video about it and go talk about it. I'm like,
I did not. In the video I made, I did not mention one thing about that whole little Facebook group. That was in a Hangout.
Yeah, where a lot of people heard it and they got the wrong idea about me because of you. I don't appreciate that.
Well, I'm sorry if I offended you, but can I ask you a question? Why do you care what these people think of you, man? They don't know you in real life, dude. It's not like it's affecting you.
But as far as, like, you know, my Facebook stuff goes, you know, I take that shit serious, you know. I mean, that's important to me, you know. And I'm not going to have anybody who's sabotaging me be friends with me on Facebook. That's why you got blocked. You know, it's sabotage. Like what? I send another message and you're in the group chat. Somehow I get added to this group chat and I send something else where I say something that I don't like about someone, and then what? That gets spread around in a hangout. I'm not going to associate with the little...
I didn't say you said anything bad about anybody. I just said that I felt like you were sucking Dark Horse's dick.
You know, a little snitch. You know, every time I say something, a little snitch like that is going to report it to everyone.
I'm a snitch for saying something I found funny that was on the topic what we were talking about.
Yeah, well, you were a snitch in that hangout about what me and Dark Horse were talking about.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm trying to talk to you reasonably here, but I feel like you're sitting here saying that I'm lying when I'm not, and you're sitting here saying I'm snitching you out when, why, this is all I'm trying to figure out, why would you I mean, the way you talked in that group chat was like you was a wrestler, dude, and Dark Horse was. You were like, yeah, he's just trying to, he can't draw numbers, man, so he's riding off Dark Horse's popularity. And I'm not talking shit about Dark Horse, but who was it? Luke Dog? Luke Dog don't need to, I mean, that just blew my mind, man, that you would even talk like that.
Luke Dog, he's over, he's a jobber, so we don't.
So I make one offhand comment to Luke. I make one offhand about Luke, you know, saying that he has to use Dark Horse's name to get views on his channel. One offhand comment, and then all of a sudden it becomes everyone's business because you saw the comment. That's ridiculous.
I don't even know who Luke is, but what? I mean, fuck that guy. That wasn't why I made it. That wasn't why I said that. I said it because I found it humorous that you were acting like you were a wrestler in a fucking Facebook group, talking about getting over and drawing numbers and this shit about YouTube.
Well, I'm not a wrestler, so how's that? And I
understand that. I just found it funny that you were acting like you were, or like YouTube is like wrestling, like the YWC's like we're trying to, you know. I don't get it, but that's just me. I mean, if you feel that way, I'm not trying to bash you. I feel like I spoke what I thought was the truth. If you see it a different way, I would love for you to again explain it. But you're saying I'm lying, but you're not giving any evidence to support the claim.
You can take your opinions about my wrestling DVDs and stuff them up your ass. How's that?
Oh. That does not bother me. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say about me, Gemini. I don't fucking know you from my mailman that drops the mail off here. Do you think I give a fuck if my mailman talks about me, dude? I don't know you.
No, I don't know you either, but I know you're a sneaky little snake, and I don't appreciate it.
Okay. I mean, if you think that, buddy, whatever you want to believe, man.
That's what I think. That's why your ass is blocked. No peace treaty. No happy new year.
I didn't ask for a piece. I mean, I could sit here and say what I mean, you say what makes you feel better, buddy.
The war continues. No peace. My efforts have been thwarted. Fuck.
Let me pull a Peter here. Now, if Blake is willing to get down on his hands and knees and kiss my royal feet, then I'll forgive him.
You're out of your damn mind.
Kiss his feet. He is a legend after all. Excuse me.
What is he a legend of? I don't understand it.
Oh, stop it! Don't even start that shit, dude. I never even said I was a legend or wanted to be a goddamn legend. I can't help it if that word gets thrown around. It's not my goddamn word. You don't see my YouTube title, Legend Gemini888.
Well,
if people put that word, their opinion.
Gemini.
What? Yes,
sorry.
sir. Go ahead.
But like everybody uses that word. So like my friends say to me, "Oh, Shadow Man, you're a legend." Like it's an everyday word. Like anybody can say it to you. You know.
Let's just get this off the goddamn table right now. Now that I'm pissed off, I am not a fucking legend. I am the same goddamn thing that all you guys are on here. It's the same thing. Making videos on friggin' YouTube, just like all you do. I watch all your videos. You watch my videos. We're like a disgruntled, happy little family here. So no legend. You know, we're just people. Fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody want to disagree with Gemini about the legendary status? Is it something that some YouTubers deserve? Is it a moniker that is deserved?
It's whatever, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
I think if somebody's been on YouTube for a long time, you can maybe say you're a legend, but
and I feel that's the only reason people say that about him, because he's been on YouTube for a long time. If he had the exact same amount of subs as he does right now, and he'd only been doing YouTube for a year, would you call him a legend? Just because he's been on YouTube for what, 4 or 5 years, the man's a legend?
So the videos aren't your cup of tea. So don't watch oh wait. I don't watch the videos because I'm too goddamn cool.
I didn't say that. I just feel like, dude, I don't think I'm too cool for anything. I've never once said that. So, I mean, you keep throwing the damn straw man out there. That's cool if you want to do that, but I never once said that, brother. Never.
When you come on YouTube and you're like, well, I have a life, and blah, blah, blah. We all have life. But we never act too cool to be on YouTube. You should have a YouTube account if you're too cool to be on there.
If I think I'm too cool to be on YouTube, why the fuck would I keep making videos, man?
You tell me.
The only time I say I have a life is when fuckers want to make troll accounts and talk shit like they're gonna goat me into doing the work when I know what's going on. That's when I say like I have a fucking life. I'm not gonna deal with your idiotic shit, and I'm sure people know who I'm talking about with that. But I don't think I'm too cool for anything, man.
So you say that I speak like a pro wrestler, but you throw your terms around like an MMA fighter. So.
I feel like you're just throwing shit out here, man, and you're not making any sense with it. Like, you have accused me of being a liar, not showed one proof of evidence to back that up.
When you decide that it's time to apologize, I'll accept your apology, and then...
Not even 10 minutes ago, Gemini, I said I am sorry if I offended you. It is not my fault if you cannot take that. I'm not going to sit here and kiss your ass because what I feel like I did was not wrong. I feel like you got mad at me for saying that collecting pro wrestling DVDs is pointless. Now, not everybody has to agree with me. That's fine, but I don't see the point in it. And you flipped out for no reason over it.
When you can admit that I'm better than you in every way of life, then
Now wait a minute. Hold on here. You have to retract that statement. That's copyright infringement.
All right, I just crossed.
You cannot steal my classic lines. That is what's going to make me a legend one day. So.
Classic line. When Blake admits that I'm better than him in everything I do in my life, we can move on.
Oh my God.
Will you admit that Gemini collects wrestling DVDs a whole lot better than you?
He sure does, man.
All right, then. Do we have peace?
All right. I forgive the sneaky little snake weasel.
We've struck a deal, ladies and gentlemen. We've struck a deal.
Yeah!
All right, moving on.
Moving on. I invited Terrence in here hoping that he would have questions for some of the legends here. You're on General Jerry's show quite often. So you know what it's like to be on here with somebody who has over 1,000 subscribers or so on and so on, whatever. So we got WJ here, we got Gemini here, we've got Sean's View Entertainment here, and we got the legendary face of the YWC, Peter Gilmore here. Do you have any questions for any of these guys, or what is your reason? Why did you want to be on this show?
I want to be on this show because I wanted to. Simple as that.
Okay, that's all right. That doesn't answer much, but. Anyways, do you have any questions for these guys? Or?
Yeah, I do.
All right, go for it, man. Ask away.
Who are you gonna vote for in Dark Horse's award show for Newcomer of the Year? Gotta be me.
So you're promoting yourself. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm putting myself over, man.
Putting himself over. Oh shit. I would expect that from Cody Brainerd, not you, man.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Oh, he's really not. Guys, all right, it's a legitimate question. We could go round table with this, I guess. Newcomer to the YWC. Who would you vote for for the year? Who would you vote for? Gemini, we'll start with you because you're a legend.
You're a legend, bro.
Kyle. I vote for Kyle.
Ah, shit. You're too much. Bucks deserve it more. He's made more of an impact.
One vote for Kyle, one vote for Buck.
I'll go with Kylie.
Kylie Jenner?
No, Kylie. Said Kyle, I call him Kylie.
Kylie Jenner, I get it. I get the joke. 2 votes for Kyle, Newcomer of the Year.
I go for Kyle.
3 votes for fucking Kyle. WJ. You're next in line, man.
Might as well go for Kyle, I guess.
Kyle. Shadow Man.
For Newcomer, I go with Buck because of what he's done, because of the impact.
Another one for Buck. Sean, if you even know who the fuck any of these people are.
Well, I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And the YWC? Kevin Owens is a member of the YWC?
I'm saying Kevin Owens because I feel bad that Neville got it instead of Kevin Owens, so Kevin Owens.
No, Sean, you might be confused. I'm talking newcomer to the YWC.
No, I know.
I thought you misunderstood.
I get it.
All right, one vote for fucking Kevin Owens. Fuck it.
Who else
No, he
is
could be one
there?
of those troll accounts.
Vince McMahon.
He's accusing everybody of having. Could be
I vote for
Kevin Owens
Vince.
the whole time.
Vince McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Yeah.
Blake, newcomer of the year to the YWC. Who would get your? Who would you give your vote to?
Who's up for it?
Just your opinion, I guess.
Barney
I'm
the
gonna
Dinosaur.
go with Metal Jim. Yeah.
Metal Jim. I'm familiar with him. Okay, Metal Jim. Reason being?
I think he's fucking hilarious, man, and actually entertaining. I actually talked to the guy quite a bit.
He's cool with the smart buttons, right?
Good. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Peter.
I guess Kyle.
Kyle's running away with this sumbitch. All right, that's it. If for me, honestly, I'd give it to Buck. I got to. I have to.
Buck got the most subs quick, maybe, and
Yeah.
he's like a real rookie. Kyle's been here for 5 years, but nobody's noticed there. But
Because I haven't done anything.
he's
Yeah. It's time you whip your wee-wee out, man.
Yeah.
Do it in front of Tony, you got the award.
Well, hang on.
Buck.
If
the
I
thing
showed
with-
my dick, I would make Sean's 8 inches.
The thing with Buck is he just pretty.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what the fuck.
You interrupting WJ.
The thing with Buck is he imitated Sean pretty much there, so I don't know.
And it's like, you need to sue him, Sean.
I mean,
I think what he's doing now is a lot better though than when he first came on.
Oh yeah.
Well, WJ had something to say about that earlier. What I've noticed too about Buck's views, no pun intended. I'm talking about his literal views on his videos. They've significantly dropped since he did his little reveal, we'll call it.
Like I don't dislike Buck, you know. I don't have a beef with him there, but he's been going on pretty hard with the imitating Sean stuff, and he's uploading 15, 20 vids in the same day there. It's like, holy shit, man.
At least Sean, he uploads at least 10 videos.
The man's consistent and dedicated.
Yeah, but there's that, and then there's doing a bunch of vids on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like Sean, when he makes vids, he doesn't make vids that are just throwaway vids. He expects to make money on them and views and shit, you know, Buck. It's
yeah.
Buck, he just made like 20 vids a day for like a week or two just for the sake
Does
of
he have a
making
job? Does
lots
he
of
go to, like, go
vids.
to college? Does he go to school? Does he work?
So if you make 20,
I think he works. Yeah.
if you make 20 throwaway vids kind of deal, then it's like Jesus Christ, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, I just came on this hangout a while ago and all I seen was, I think Shadow Man and Cody was going at it. Man, I have to give props to Shadow Man. This guy went ape shit on this hangout. Calling people weasels and other freaking animals and
I stole evil life for Blake. I admit it.
John, how do you feel about we're talking about Buck's view here, and I know you've been on hangouts with him before, and has your opinion of him changed since then, or do you still think he's a cheap imitation and a ripoff, and he's basically trying to get famous by riding your coattails, so to speak? Whenever
There's
you're
no comment.
No.
He might be busy right now or something.
So you didn't hear my
diaper, man. Changing the diaper.
Yeah, he is with his child after all.
Can you hear me?
God.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, you know, me and him talked on Facebook, and he kind of, you know, said sorry, and I said, well, the bottom line is I'll always see as a cheap imitation Sean's View 2.0, You know, I'll always think that, and you know, now I understand he's doing his own thing now. But the bottom line is I'll never see him in another light of, oh well, he's trying to be different. He's trying to set himself differently from everyone else. You know, he can change the way of his channel. He can do what he wants to do. But you know, I'm just never going to agree with his tactics. I'm not going to do it. You know, it's just not the way I see things.
But what if he's stealing your tactics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll ask you. Isn't his tactics your old tactics?
As in what way?
Well, no, I mean, whipping out the Vienna sausage, you know.
Oh, you mean the Schlong's view incident?
The Schlong, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, sure, that works. You know,
yeah, but you know what? Here's the difference. It worked for me. It sure as hell didn't work for him. Now, did it?
Very true. That's very true. It did you more good than harm. Rather, for him, it did a lot more harm to him than good. Let's be honest.
So I mean, you know, I got over.
But he says your words too in your videos, Sean. He says
he's got the
comment, rate,
mannerisms too.
Or at the end of the video, it's always subscribe. Isn't that your shit?
That's what happened. Go ahead, Sean, sir.
Yeah, no, it is. That's what he does, and that's the thing. I can't, you know, I don't see anyone else in here, you know, trying to be like me or act like me. I don't see it, and that's a good thing. You got to be original. If you want to set yourself away from everyone else, you have to be different, and that's why I'm different, because I got personality, I got a voice. You know, I'm not trying to be some vanilla midget. I'm on here trying to do what I got to do, and you got this guy over here trying to imitate me. And like I said, he's come on Facebook and said sorry and everything, but at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from what he has done. And you know what? Hey. Listen, you know, there's a lot of young people coming up the ranks here in the IWC, YWC, and they're all going to learn one way or another that you have to be different.
This is true. I want to ask you real quick, Sean.
You have to be yourself.
Does it frighten you a little bit that he's so much like you? Like, I mean, this is something that a psychotic fan would do, don't you think? Like he's probably been watching your videos since he was, you know, since you've been on YouTube. And he's mastered it so well where he can pretty much do your entire intro and outro and the way you talk and everything. He imitates it to a T. Now, does that make you a little bit frightened, like, you know, kind of like a stalker type of status?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I do have a lot of loyal fans and subscribers, and I appreciate that. But I tell you what, I've never had somebody that's tried to be exactly like me, but yet turn around and say, "Oh no, they have not patterned themselves after me at all." That's the part that bugged me the most. Was he would always say, until you're a blue in the face, "Oh, I didn't do it. You know, it wasn't to do with you. I talked with my publicist, and it was, you know, we came up with this big scenario, and I was the one that copied him instead." And it just didn't. Everybody knows if you have somewhat of a brain, you know that wasn't how it went down. Everybody in this room knows that's not how it went down. And at the end of the day, like I said, it was a little frightening. I'll admit, because I've never seen somebody try to take me down to a T, not down to the voice, the mannerisms, the way I talk. It was a little. I've never seen anything like that done before, and I'll tell you the truth. I hope I never see it again.
When I think about it, man, I think back to the singer Selena that was killed by the lady that ran her fan page. Like, she was her biggest fucking fan.
Yeah.
Like, tried to be her and then just killed her because she couldn't be her. And that's what I'm thinking about. And the same thing happened with Dimebag Darrell. Peter, still here? Did he leave? Is he gone?
Yeah,
Peter went on talking about the heavy metal band.
Yeah.
And fucking Dimebag Darrell was on stage and one of his biggest fans, for whatever the fuck reason,
Nate Gale
went on stairs and shot him.
I know the whole gist to that too. I can explain everything.
All right, go ahead.
Like I heard that like the guy who shot Dimebag, Nate Gale. Yeah, he was one of his biggest fans. I think he had some like disease or something that
Go ahead.
He like made him. All right, he muted him. Good. All right. I think he had some kind of disease that made him like think stuff like weird, and like basically Nate kind of thought like he wrote songs and Pantera stole them from him, I guess, and he was kind of mad about the fact that Pantera broke up, and he kind of blamed the Darrell brothers for it, and he tried to kill Vinny, but the cops got to him quick.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh yeah, and cryptic thing. Dimebag died on the same day that John Lennon got shot, December 8th.
Didn't know that.
Not the same year, but you know
The
what I
date.
mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Obviously not the same date. Since Peter's here, the comment section is alive with hate towards you.
What else is new? They love the cop.
Dark
Yeah,
Horse is they're all questioning your sexuality, calling you a homosexual,
Oh yeah.
what have you. So
Whatever.
I'm thinking an IP there is your favorite YouTuber.
Can you unblock him so he can get in, Peter?
No.
Can you unblock Babelter so he can comment?
I don't have him blocked.
We don't have nobody blocked. I don't have nobody blocked.
No.
We got like 10 people here, so somebody has to like leave.
So that's what when I watched one of Buck's vids the other day, and he's like, "I'll never die." I'm like, "Come on, fuck, this is a blatant rip-off," and that's when I made a few comments about it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's horrible that you have to try to reenact and be somebody else when in reality we were all born to be ourselves. And if you can't be yourself in life, well then I don't know what your life's going to consist of.
You can't blame him for copying your channel, though, dude. It's the most popular wrestling channel on here. I mean,
I understand that, but the bottom line is, I mean, like, if you want to try to act and be like everybody else, then how does that make yourself different? You know, it's like, you know, you'll never have another imitation of the WWE, so why would you even try to act like or be like the WWE? You would get nowhere, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to get nowhere fast.
But he did make a name for himself. He did get some attention off your name and your hard work, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you see that as a good thing, I mean, That,
well, I mean, come on, Sean. I mean, no offense to you, but I mean, you did some shady things to get to the top too to get attention. You know.
Yeah, but like I said, it worked for me. It didn't work for him. Look where I'm at, and look where he's at. It's two different things.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point. I mean, like your channel's like exploded, and his is like floundering. But maybe he'll be able to catch on and get it together and start pulling some subs. He's a decent human being. He's a good kid. He's just a little mixed up right now.
Yeah, I mean, we got to feel for the kid. I mean, here's a guy that had cancer. He had legitimate cancer, he says. So, I mean, you got to feel for him.
You should sue him for copyright infringement. I have to say.
On that note, I gotta piss. So.
That note, I just have to piss.
Yeah.
There you go.
You literally took the piss out of me on that one with the cancer.
Did he legitimately have cancer, or is that just something he said?
Come on.
Didn't he also say he got abducted by aliens or something?
Yeah, he's had every fucking disease under the fucking. He's had hepatitis, AIDS.
I could have sworn he also got raped as well by a motorcycle gang.
It was a big black.
I really do have to piss though, so you guys, you take over the reins for a couple minutes, man.
Oh, good.
He's got to make it rain.
IP the dirty
The golden shower.
Yeah.
WW.
Nobody's going to shower without me? God damn it.
Well, yeah.
Who, me? No.
Excuse me.
What?
You shower alone.
Damn it.
Damn it indeed.
Yep.
Indeed.
Dark Horse is a homo.
What the
Oh,
fuck
shit.
is going on with you and Dark Horse again?
He's just jealous that my girlfriend's a bit hotter than his wife.
Yeah, and IP and Dark Horse have been going at you.
To you and Dark Horse, but I'm not attracted to either of your wives.
So you guys are, so you're attracted to Dark Horse and Peter Gilmore?
It's amazing how IP's putting fake addresses out in the hangout. So
What the fuck, man?
IP really needs to go to jail. Period. You know, let him get ass raped by a guy named Nate.
The fuck?
Yeah, Peter, what's the story with you two? I mean, how did that originate? Why you don't like the man?
I just don't like him, period, because he started this bullshit in like 2011. And then I buried him off. I buried him off YouTube, and his little butt buddy Bone Duster, I buried off YouTube, and I destroyed the whole fucking faction, YW Japan. And then he comes back out of the blue, starts the same shit with me, and he thinks he's owning me, and then he's stealing my material. You know, he supposedly got my TGC Reborn channel terminated, but I got it back. And he keeps talking about I'm a pedophile, I'm this and that. And then he has his little fuck buddy Sam the Genesis, you know, doing videos about me.
This guy's a troll, right?
They're all trolls.
No, I don't think. No, IP's not a troll. I don't think. No, I don't know who Sam is.
No, he is. He is.
And don't let the man get to you, man. I'm just saying though, you know. They're just here just to bug you around, so don't. That's the thing about trolls or whoever wants to hate you. They just want attention. You know, just don't feed into it.
Attention from me.
But I,
no, I just had.
Can I ask Peter a serious question?
I got something to say to IP.
Yeah, I just need that.
Hold on. All right, Shadow Man.
Go ahead, Shadow Man. I'm sorry.
Then,
I just need to ask Peter a serious question. Okay, I'm being serious here. Are you ever going to stop this whole IP feuding nonsense? Do you think you'll ever come to an end?
Yeah, when he leaves YouTube for good.
Right.
That makes sense. It's either or. If he dies or he leaves YouTube forever, then I'll stop the bullshit.
Short, sweet one. Peter, you said you had something to say?
No, that was it.
That was it? You'll end the feud when he leaves? So
I'm gonna go take a shit on Alan's Patriots picture, so I'll be right back.
No peace.
No peace.
No.
I got removed.
The only way
around
you would
in the comment section, should I invite him? If there's a way to invite Gooby into this Google Hangout, by all means, try to get the link. Maybe him and Gemini can finally have their fucking showdown.
Another one? Alright, bring him on. Bring the Goobers on. Why not have round 2? I had round 1 versus Blake. We'll do round 2 versus the Goobers.
That's what I'm saying. You're the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour, Gemini. You got all the attention in the comment section. Wow, and I didn't even, dude, I swear to God, I didn't even mean for that last part to rhyme.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here letting Peter go off on IP.
Yeah, but no offense to Peter, but I think that's a bit silly that he will only stop his feud with IP if he leaves YouTube for good. That's not really going to happen, is it?
No, there's no end. There's no end.
I mean, they're going to have to basically do the final chapter if it's ever going to end. You know what I mean?
If he gets his ugly meth head ass down to Livingston, New Jersey, I'll crack his skull for him and send him back into Ireland in a box.
Peter, do you actually know the guy? Peter, do you actually know the guy?
No, and I don't care. He thinks it's
so don't get in. Just don't get in.
Nah, because I don't want to talk to his ugly meth head ass.
So just leave it as it is. Just end it. You know, you don't have to talk to the guy. Don't mention the guy. Just don't do.
I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I buried him again, so I'm done.
Okay, just don't mention. As of this moment, don't mention.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Cool.
All right.
So, cricket.
Cricket's dead air.
Yeah, well, I think.
I have a crush on somebody.
What?
Oh, fuck, another one?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it this time?
It's on me, I know. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Is it Peter? Is it Peter Gilmore?
No.
damn it! Son of a bitch!
All right.
Is it Kyle?
No, let's not ask questions. Let's just let her reveal who indeed it is.
If it's Bucks, I'm gonna go throw up.
Ew, no way.
Is it his butthole? I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
No. He's been on my comment section all the time every time I make a post or something. I don't know.
Who is it?
Okay, it's not me.
I think I know who it is.
Every time I make a post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Minor again, or?
Nope.
Does he go to the gym a lot? Is his first name actually a rifle?
I don't know.
A gun brand? A rifle?
I don't know.
I have a stretch on the plate.
You know, like a Remington?
No.
Who has an echo?
Not me.
No.
Who's playing back the video?
Somebody's watching my fucking vid.
Yeah.
Who's watching the vid and fucking participating at the same time?
Jim.
No.
Is it gone?
No.
I think it's from Gemini's side, I believe.
Oh, am I fucking it up? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Somebody you Gemini. Nah, just kidding.
We'll find out in a second. All right. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Sorry, Jem. It was you. Who is your crush? And don't keep us waiting with the laughter and all the bullshit. Let's hear the fucking.
I feel embarrassed. I don't think I don't know. He always likes my pictures or something like that.
Who is it?
Oh my god, I was like, I don't want to say it.
You don't want to say it.
No.
Bring it up.
Then why did you brought it up?
Yes, you can't bring it up and then not say it. Fuck.
You got
WJ is so
seven,
anxious.
there's 8 men in this room. 7 of them are wishing it's them.
And one of them ate me.
Well, I didn't say anything.
The other one is not
Pretty
me.
sure it's Kyle there, but
It's no, Kyle's thinking about Tony.
Kyle likes Tony.
maybe
Okay.
it is Tony. Is Tony giving you comments? Or?
Oh, what did I just
Is-
walk into?
Is Cody turning you on, Melanie?
Oh,
All right. I'll just go straight.
No.
Is it me, Melanie? Is it me?
No.
There we go.
Shadow Man, you're not the father.
It's turned from a Jerry Springer type show to a Maury Povich fucking
He's
show.
friends with
Maury
Omega. He's friends with Omega.
He's friends with Omega.
Uh-huh.
Cabal?
Sam?
Yeah.
Cabal. He has no teeth.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
So you have a crush on Cabal?
Cabal, the new suitor number 5.
Send him the message via Morse code.
Yes,
Real, like you said.
it's a
just wanna say-
fucking Morse code, fucking 0.00.0.0.00, whatever the fuck.
I don't know what the fuck's his deal with not being able to join Hangouts there, but
Wait, what are we talking about?
How do you upload a video to Facebook, but you can't upload a video to YouTube? It's the same fucking process.
Yeah, it is.
He wants to be special, bro. You gotta keep it on the low key.
Wait, who are we talking about? This my fucking
Cabal.
Cabal, the blackest white guy.
Oh yeah, him. Right.
Nah, he's a good guy. I give him a lot of shit, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I can't hate him too much.
We talked about Mortal Kombat one time and how I can't stand Liu Kang dying every time and coming back to life as a zombie.
You know, this would be a good time to get Cabal in here, but for some reason he only appears via weird telephone.
Telephone call.
Now just get the Morse code thing in.
I don't know about you guys. You guys have a fan on Facebook. His name is Michael Briscoe.
Michael Briscoe. I have that guy on Facebook. I have him on Facebook.
Michael Bristow. All right. Well, it's starting to creep me out now because I keep seeing this pop up in my thread, and it
on
shows
Facebook, right?
Yeah, it shows him in a relationship with some chick, and it's like every other week, like they post it, but the chick looks like she's his sister.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Who is this guy?
I'm like, who is this fucking guy? His account is legit, but I keep seeing these pics. I'm like, is this dude like once he gets in a fight with his sister, they're out of the relationship, and then because they live in the same house, because they're brother and sister, they get back together again.
They hop on each other, man. On to the next.
I don't know, dude. I'm talking about like it's his biological fucking sister. They look that much alike. It's kind of fucking scary.
Yeah.
I don't know, some weird shit there.
I'm getting that weird shit on my news feed as well on Facebook. Like, I thought I was the only one who thought this. Like, who the hell is this Michael Briscoe motherfucker? You know
Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you're here, Terrence, because you brought this to mind. There is a fake Bringer of Rain 13 account out there.
Yeah, he commented on my video, which I was like, thanks for commenting, son.
Using, trying to start a race war and what have you. You could clearly see the difference if you really look. The difference in the name. All my letters and numbers are combined together, whereas this one there is a gap in between the it's like Bringer of / Rain 13.
Yeah, WB, shout out to WB. He messaged me about that.
That'd be like, Wrestling Brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a fake account of mine going around starting shit. It's probably NF Punk, who cares? But
apparently I seen him post something on Facebook earlier today.
That's cool.
He's in your circle. I didn't know anything about this shit, so it's in your circle. I don't fucking know. But whatever the case may be, just know that there is a fake account of mine out there trying to start some shit. I do that on my own. Like, I don't even need any help with that. I could start my own shit. I don't need the help, guys. Like, leave that shit alone. With the fucking the troll accounts, man. I don't need that. I'll start shit. Don't worry about it. If I need to start a race war, I know how to do it.
What are you doing?
I can't do anything. There's that fucking green screen. Preventing me from doing anything.
Well, yeah,
alright. I think it's an appropriate time since we don't really know what to talk about at this point. Kyle, how do you feel about getting kicked out of Bearstown's Hangout?
So I kind of saw this coming. I mean, I didn't know like why.
Be right back, guys.
But then sent me these messages saying that I don't know. He's gonna have like a drama hangout Thursday or something. I don't know. It's like he's writing it as if it's in some kind of cryptic message. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad at Bears. I mean, I could see why he did it. I guess he kind of thinks of Tony as in the drama section, and I don't think he wanted any of that because he was afraid I would have, spewed his name out. So, but yeah. I mean, I guess he's not mad at me. I guess he was just protecting his hangout. And, oh yeah. I also want to, talk to Sean a bit.
You want to talk to Sean? Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta clear the air with him on some things.
Alright, I'm all ears.
Alright, so, a couple months ago, during the whole like thing where you were e-bagging and WJ called you out, you were in that video, and then I forget, like I don't remember what video it was on, but I wake up, it's like 10 a.m. and I see you sending me these messages saying,
hey, I saw you in that hangout. Go fuck yourself. I haven't done a thing to you. And before I could respond, I get blocked. Like, what video did you see me in? Was it Dark Horse's one, or was it in Leon's one where I talk about you?
I forget what it was, but at the time, like I said, I was mad because I heard you talking a bunch of trash, and I wasn't in the room at the time. I couldn't get in the room, and I heard you spewing all this stuff. And you know what? It wasn't only you though. I mean, there was everyone was talking about it. But once again, that's the past. I'm here to talk about the future. But as it concerns that, if you want to clear the air too, I'll say we're on good terms again, and hopefully there won't be any more bad, words said between.
I didn't mean for it to sound bad or anything like that. If I forget where it was, but
as long as the diatribe from here on out's good, we're good.
Yeah, just unblock me on Facebook so I know that we're back on good terms.
Will do. All
right.
Isn't that nice? Everybody's making peace.
Sean says he's here to talk about the future. What exactly is the future for Sean's view?
Well, I mean, the future is I'm hoping to get to 100,000 subscribers before WrestleMania. And, right now, actually, it's been going pretty slow with the holiday season. I've noticed my subscriber count hasn't been going up that much. And I'm not here to talk about, I have 80,000. I'm just saying this is the future. This is what I want to happen. And you know what? Right now, it's not really on track for that to happen. But you know what? Stranger things have happened. So that's my plan. I want to get that YouTube play button plaque on my wall to say I reached 100,000 subscribers. That's what I want to get. That's what I want to achieve. Because at that point, then this will be indeed a platform where I won't have to try to go out and get another job as physically as impossible as it would be for me to try to do. Because this is what I'm comfortable at. This is what I'm good at. And that's the future for what I'm going to do.
January is the slowest month of the year, though, on YouTube, though, Sean.
That's funny because, that's true. But you know what? For me, in January has always been the highest month for me, and I don't know why.
But they don't pay that much in January.
No. Well, see, and that's another thing where I can't go into details. But believe me, in January, that has been my best month to date.
Yeah, but I mean, the advertisers don't spend at the beginning of the year, though.
I know that, but with the amount of content and the amount of videos I put out with the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania Fever and all that, I do pretty damn well in the month of January.
There you go. Yeah, I forgot about all your pay-per-view stuff. Yeah, you kill it. You do like 4 days worth of videos, and it's big business. It's business that none of us can touch or anything. Not sucking your dick, but that's when you do your best business is pay-per-views.
And obviously, like you said, that is obviously what it is. I mean, because when there is, like I said, always I'd say from January till about maybe May or June is my best months as it concerns pay-per-views and all the hype and excitement. Then after that, around the summer it's not too bad. I'd say after October, that's when things start dwindling down.
Yeah, no kidding, man. You probably make more on your pay-per-views than we make all year. Just saying, combined.
I just want to make this clear. By WrestleMania 32, I'll probably stop watching wrestling because Cena would have already won the title by then. I can guarantee it.
Well, he's going to wrestle the Undertaker, though, at WrestleMania.
I mean, I'd rather see him wrestle Undertaker than wrestle the fucking champion.
He's not going to win the title again, dude. Not for a while. It's Roman Reigns' show for a while.
Well, it's going to be for the next 5 years, the Roman Reigns show.
It's going to be. He's young.
I hope Roman Reigns improves by then because, I don't know, I want a new guy, but just the way Reigns is presented and the way his mic skills are, it's just holy fuck, man.
Do we want to get into the wrestling talk now, guys? We're about a half hour.
Before you get into the wrestling talk, I'd just like to make a little announcement real quick there.
Okay.
No, is it about Tony? All right,
the Sean's View went e-begging war plus more video, 16,000 hits, is officially gone from my channel.
I don't know. Yeah. Why would you do such a thing?
Gone. It's time to move on from the fucking drama there.
Wow.
Well, WJ, that means a lot to me because I mean, obviously, when people look my name up on here and they see videos like that, it's just bad for business. It makes me look bad. It's just it's a bad presentation. So that to me, that's probably one of the best. You know what? As it concerns presents, that's a present to me this year. I'll tell you.
Consider it gone, removed, not on private, but gone.
Wow. I gotta be honest, I'm a
That's
little
awesome.
bit heartbroken by that because that video got me over like a son of a bitch. But hey, man, you know what? It is. It is a new year upon the. It's damn near here. What we got, like a day and a half left until the fucking new year is here.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah.
Oh,
Days. What's the date today? The 29th, 30th.
yeah.
30th. Well, it's
30th. So we
30th
got
where I
a
am.
day.
So.
We got a day and 1 hour.
Oh, can I rant about something unimportant to anything having to do with
Kyle,
this
you
hangout we're
motherfucker.
wrestling?
We want to talk about wrestling, but you know what? Go ahead. You
Okay.
got booted out of the other hangout. I got sympathy for
Okay.
you. Let's do it.
New Year's Eve, the motherfucker is coming back to work, but they don't put me on the fucking schedule. Are they fucking serious? Do they seriously think that I'll slow the place down just because he's there? The fuck?
Who's the motherfucker? Tony?
Yep.
Tony's a lot. Apparently, he's a lot better than at what you guys do than what you do.
Kyle, you're a young man. You got the rest of your life to work. Trust me, you get to be in your mid-30s. There's plenty of work, dude. Just take the day off. Take the rest while you can.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm telling you, dude. You get to be my age, man. Finding a day off, almost impossible.
I
Hey,
sacrifice
at least you
fucking
can afford.
days off.
At least you can afford a whole collection of wrestling DVDs.
That's not
No,
like
you're-
that's not like what you go to work for, though.
I
I
know.
mean,
I'm just saying, like.
that was when I was younger and I was out of my mind. If I could do it again, I would have slowed that shit way down. That was a lot of money. You know, if I had some of that money now, it'd be a different story. But back then, I didn't care. I was determined.
Just looking at, your collection, you're like the angry video game nerd of wrestling. Like, he's got a whole collection of video games, you got a collection of, wrestling DVDs. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I try to inspire like other guys to do it and stuff. And so if I get a little butt hurt when I hear people bad mouthing it, that's just I probably take it a little bit too serious, and that's something I need to work on in 2000. My resolution in 2016 is no matter what anyone says about pro wrestling DVDs, it won't bother me anymore. I'll let it go.
We'll see how long that lasts.
My New
Like
Year's resolution.
I think it's gonna last as long as a Fat Chick's gym membership in January of 3rd. I'll say.
Oh, for God's sake, I swear I do not want to hear any of this New Year, New Me crap. It's a load of bullshit. They only do it for a month and that's it. I hate that shit.
No, not even a month. Not even a month. Give it a week.
Hey, maybe we should do that. I know Shadow Man doesn't want to do that, Will, but maybe we should make some fucking New Year's resolutions in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have something to say about that kind of stuff. Okay, that's more nonsense. Okay, and let me just say why that stuff is nonsense. All right, you're not going to stick by it. Don't make promises that you can't keep. Okay.
Post Christmas Grinch.
Shadow Man's in a bad mood.
Shadow Man.
That's how it is, okay? New Year's resolutions, they're a load of nonsense, okay? If you're going into the new year, it's up to you. You have to motivate yourself. Stop making up these resolutions. It's all about you and your own motivation of what you want to do for the coming year.
Okay.
So stop making up bullshit statements that you're not going to stick to, okay?
All right. That's good. All right. We'll segue into this. This is what we'll do here. We got. He says that people don't stick to the New Year's resolutions, and that's predominantly true. But do we have a New Year's resolution that we actually stuck to? Anyone?
Yeah.
Round table. We'll go. I'll start with Gemini. Did you ever make a New Year's resolution and actually stick to it?
Well, in 2011, I promised that I was going to quit drinking, and I made it to 12:01, and then I started drinking again. So, no, I never kept my New Year's resolutions.
Close enough. WJ?
I started my dieting shit on New Year's, and I lasted 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
I gained some weight back there, but I'm gonna try again next January.
What was What was your total weight loss though? Because you lost a shit ton of weight, man.
I went from 250 to 161 was the lowest, but I'm pretty sure I gained a lot back there since September. So.
From your vids, you don't look like you gained weight.
I'll consider that a success.
8 months is huge.
Terrence?
Yeah.
You make a New Year's resolution that you stuck to?
Yeah, I actually did. I think it was like this year actually. Aside from YouTube, I do a lot of like Photoshop kind of shit, and my resolution was I wanted to get better and get some attention and make a Facebook page out of it, and I actually stuck to it, and I got like 200 some likes on my work, and I made a website and all that shit, and yeah, so I basically stuck to my resolution and getting better at my craft. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Shadow Man, since you despise it so much.
Well, I don't despise it. It's just a ridiculous concept, in my opinion. You know.
I think.
But I can honestly say I've never stuck to a New Year's resolution because you know it's a promise you can't keep. Because to me, when it comes to New Year's resolutions, you're not going to stick to them. I know Terrence stuck with his, and fair play to you for sticking with yours, but it's just that at the end of the day, what the person needs to do for themselves is to focus on what they need to do for next year. And when they come into January, they need to just focus on those things instead of making a statement out of it.
Yeah. I think there's one thing you should do is that if you want to do some sort of a resolution or whatever, try doing something that you're capable of rather than just doing something that you think you can do but you're just not going to do it at all. You know what I mean? Like, for example, people who say that they're going to go to the gym more often next year and they only do it for like 2 days, you're not capable of doing so, right? Try doing it. You got to take a bit of baby steps. You know what I mean? You know, it takes a lot longer to improve on what you want to do in life, rather than just telling yourself, oh, this year will be the year. This year will be the year. No, you just it's a little progression over time. You know what I mean? And just don't make statements that you just can't keep. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Sean?
Well, everyone's over here talking about resolutions, and I'm like, when's New Year's Revolution coming back on pay-per-view?
Have you made a resolution that you've actually stuck to?
Yeah, well, I did say, I think it was this year, I says no matter how bad the heat and the hatred got, I would never leave YouTube, and I've stuck to that.
That's true. That's true. Peter Gilmore?
No.
No.
I think if it's one thing we can say is, for next year, we all want to like improve, our content on YouTube and stuff, or whatever we have to do. I think that's probably the only thing we can say for next year. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
So.
All
Kyle?
right. Last year, I said that I would get a better job than the one that I was fucking at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. And I met so many great people because of it.
Mm. Is this the job that you're currently at with Tony?
Yep.
I can see why you're a happy man.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna come back since they said
I'm
that he's
sure.
not.
I'm sure he'll come in one way, shape, or form.
I mean, yeah, he does have that effect.
I'm sure he does.
Great.
I mean, you're a good. You work good under him, right?
I mean, he's not my boss. He's.
But you work good under him, right?
Oh yeah.
So he's happy after you're done with him.
Well, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to seem that he's happy because he's around me, and he wants to keep up his appearance and
So
that.
basically, you have your back to him most of the time.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Would that be fair to say?
We talk to each other, but
who does most of the heavy lifting?
I do. He's got a sore back.
Oh, okay.
I actually told him that, I mentioned his name in this Hangouts, and he's like, "That's because you're a fucking big mouth."
See,
Which I kind of am. I can't keep my mouth shut.
Did he tell you that? Like you have a problem keeping your mouth shut?
Yeah, I think he said that.
Hmm.
He says all the wrong shit comes out.
Now, do you talk with your mouth full often?
No, not around him.
Okay. It's hard to talk when around him, right?
No, it isn't. I pretty much have a comeback whenever he tries to insult me.
I figured you would.
Now, seriously, I mean, I seriously dream of well, I shouldn't say dream, but what if this guy and Seansview, went at it, like they just had a one-on-one conversation about whatever. I mean, Sean, you obviously can't throw your 2 cents in since you've never seen this Tony guy, but yeah, I always picture that, how fucking epic it would be, or even better with you, WJ, or the Smart Busters.
So you're looking for a fucking orgy?
No, but that's not
fucking freaky ass Kyle there. Will Kyle is disgusting me right now there, and I just can't stay anymore, so I'm gonna leave now.
Well, he did.
Have a good night, guys. Fucking Kyle ruined it for me. Fuck.
All right, man. Nice having you on. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kyle, you son of a bitch.
You all got your minds in the gutter, goddammit.
Look what you fucking went and done.
He's got his mind in the gutter, that's why he left.
Oh, why you like Tony so much, Kylie?
Don't. It's all an act.
Kylie.
It's all a work. It's all a work.
Shall we get into
plan to get rid of wrestling,
guys?
Yeah, sure, bro.
Oh God, no.
We gotta get into it. We gotta get. There was an epic stare down. There was an epic fucking stare down. We gotta talk about what we think is gonna happen with this epic stare down between Roman Reigns and John Cena. They're staring at each other. John Cena's white. Roman Reigns is Samoan. He's got better looking hair, younger, stronger, taller. I won't say stronger. I won't say stronger. I won't say stronger, but I will say taller. Do we think that the WWE is gonna do this the right way?
Here's this right over here.
Sean, you're the biggest John Cena fan that I've ever seen outside of Gemini. So, we'll start with you two. Whoever decides to go first can go. Is the WWE going to do this right? Do we have enough faith in the company at this point where they're going to take pretty much their two biggest baby faces and do it the right way? Whoever wants to start, go for it.
I think I'll start on this one because this is gonna get off my chest. Hey, listen, here's the thing. It's all gonna come down to creative. Like, we've had eras of Hogan Warrior. You've had, eras of Austin Rock. This could be the next big feud. Yeah, John Cena, Randy Orton. This could literally be the next big, thing that makes the WWE get to that next point in what they have done, because obviously they've took a lot of steps back. And listen, we can talk about the negatives of John Cena and how Roman Reigns isn't ready, but the bottom line is if this is booked correctly, if they let Roman Reigns be himself, the reason why Roman Reigns sucks is because of all the freaking crap they tell him. Oh, you got to memorize this, you got to say this, you got to say that. If they allowed Roman Reigns to be himself and they allowed these two guys to go out there and do their thing, I think we could be in for an epic confrontation. And I think it could be one of those feuds that I talked about 10 years down the line. I'm not saying it's going to be on the level of Hogan Warrior or Austin and Rock, but it could be replicated somewhat to that degree if the WWE books this correctly. Now, I know a lot of fans are going to, shit all over the match because you got John Cena and Roman Reigns, which the bottom line is a lot of the IWC, YWC aren't particularly in favor of it. If the IWC, YWC had their way, the main event of WrestleMania would be Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens. That would be the main event. But that's not believable. That's not realistic. That's not reality. The reality is the money-making match would be John Cena versus Roman Reigns. If it's done right, it's going to be golden. If it's not done right, it's going to be shit. So I hope it's golden.
All right. Gemini?
Well, I think they should do that match at like Fastlane. That way Cena could wrestle The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So get that match out of the way, have Cena put Reigns over, and then move on and have Reigns versus Lesnar at WrestleMania and have Undertaker versus Cena. I think that's where the money is.
So you think a match between Roman Reigns, a rematch between Roman Reigns and Lesnar is more appealing than Reigns versus Cena?
I think so. I think more people would want to see a rematch and see Brock Lesnar main event of WrestleMania than Cena and Reigns.
Yeah.
Just opinion. Brock Lesnar is the biggest attraction they got, so they might as well put him in the biggest match that they have because Brock Lesnar is the biggest star that they have. I think more people would care about it with Lesnar main event.
Interesting take on it. It makes sense. Why would you want to see? Why would you want to see Cena versus Undertaker at WrestleMania? Like, how does that make sense? How do you create that storyline?
Maybe Sean can play on that one. I'm not 100%. I think it would just be a really cool match for the fans. I think that. I mean, I know that the streak is snapped and stuff, but I think those two high performers who haven't wrestled each other since 2003 could really tear the house down and give the crowd a damn good show, give the live event crowd, and then have Cena lay down, for the Undertaker and make the crowd happy. I think it would be really interesting. I'm not sure how they would get there. Maybe Sean,
Well, I'm not really sure. I mean, here's the thing. And I'll say this right now. Back in 2003, when they had matches, I never seen John Cena and the Undertaker have a bad match. They always had chemistry. They gelled well in the ring together, in my opinion. And now here we are, over 10 years later, and the Undertaker, obviously he's still in pretty good shape. You gotta admit, he's still in good shape. Obviously, he didn't look that good when he went against Brock Lesnar, but that's because he had a concussion 3 minutes into the match. But I mean, I think the match would be good, and as far as how they're going to get there, I think you just go off history alone. I think the feud writes itself, where you don't really need to have a whole hell of a lot said or known. We already know the past and the history of Cena and the Undertaker, so I think it writes itself. It really does. But in my opinion, if I were on the creative team, I would go with Roman Reigns and John Cena, because that's what's in. Those guys are whether you like them or not, that's the money match.
Well, what about Brock Lesnar, though? What do you do with Lesnar?
Well, Brock Lesnar, I mean, the rumor was he was going to go against Kevin Owens.
Oh, come on with that crap. That's not believable. He'd kill Owens.
Well, that's what I say, but that's the report going around.
He'd take Owens. Throw him
Then
third row.
Then who would he fight if it's not going to be Owens or Reigns? It's certainly not going to be Undertaker or Cena. Bray Wyatt.
I know they're talking about Randy Orton's going to be coming back, so it could be Randy Orton.
But isn't he out until like the following year after, because he's going to be getting like neck surgery or whatever?
No, I recently read a report that he'll be back at the Royal Rumble, but he'll be part-time.
Oh.
I mean, I heard a rumor about that.
Put Lesnar in a higher profile match.
Can I say something about that rumor of him fighting Owens? I mean, could it be a good match? Hell yeah, but let's just face it, Kevin Owens, you compare him to, guys on the roster like Orton and Cena. It's just he's not at that caliber. He's not ready to go against Lesnar. I mean, when he debuted on the main roster, you had him look strong going against Cena. Yeah, he beat him cleanly in his first match, but then he got beaten twice, and then he just got demoted. People are calling him fat, saying diet Owens diet. I mean, you take just seriously, just take a look at this. Put a guy that people are calling fat and put him against a monster like Lesnar. That's just it.
Yeah, but he's not. Listen, that guy is like, he may look fat. He's got a giant beer belly, but I guarantee you that thing is hard as fucking stone.
I believe the dude's strong as fuck. I mean,
you don't see the son of a bitch running around and seeing a bunch of jiggling going on.
I know, but I blame Kevin Dunn for that shit.
Well, fuck that guy anyway.
Fuck that beaver, bro.
Who I can see Lesnar working with. You just mentioned, like, who else can you see him working with? I right off the top of my head. No, not even Bray Wyatt. I looked at Sheamus, because Sheamus is just as big, just as athletic, and there's nobody as big and as athletic, as Brock Lesnar. But if anybody comes close for the size, I would say Sheamus does.
I agree with that.
That would be a brutal
Yeah.
fucking match.
I agree.
That's a match I want to see.
That's good. That, you know what? You took the word. That is a hell of a good match. And you know what? We were supposed to actually, that match was rumored to take place a couple of years ago. It never happened. So you know what? That's what I would want to see. Lesnar Sheamus. That would be a money match. It would be brutal.
Why not get the Rock together with Lesnar? More people would pay to see that match.
They could do that too. I mean, you know, again, he did win his first title in the WWE against The Rock. That would be that's a match I would like to see. But I really want to see somebody who's as stiff and hard in the ring as Lesnar is, and Sheamus is that. Sheamus beats the fuck out of people when he's in matches with him. He really pounds the shit out of them.
That's true.
So now you think back to last year when Roman Reigns and Lesnar, like, that didn't look like a typical wrestling match. That was a fucking fight. They beat the fuck out of each other. Now replace Roman Reigns in that match with Sheamus. And now, I'm not taking anything away from Roman Reigns, but what I'm saying is Sheamus and Brock Lesnar will completely obliterate each other.
Well, I mean, if you go by watching, you know, when Roman Reigns went against Sheamus on Raw, they had some brutal matches. Did Sheamus and Roman Reigns? So can you imagine, like you said, having, you know, Sheamus go against Brock Lesnar? Imagine a triple threat match between those three. I mean, come on.
My God. People would die. Shadow Man, you're from Ireland. I'm sure you're all for that shit.
I would be. I would be, yes, because I look at Sheamus and, you know, as I said, the most successful thing to come out of Ireland, you know, with Finn Balor and Becky Lynch going over there, and, you know, I'd love to see that match if it happened at WrestleMania. You know, they're two tough guys, two very brutal men. They would beat the shit out of each other. And, yeah, that could tear the house down if it was done right. You know, again, these things have to be done correct in order for people to believe it and, you know, give that reception of, that was an awesome match. You know, I'll be telling my grandkids or, you know, my future children about it. So that's what it has to...
I would be more interested in the whole Sheamus and Brock match. Not that I'm not interested in that now, but if they were to make Sheamus like more of a badass instead of another chicken shit heel, then I would have been extremely excited for a Sheamus Brock match. And then, you know, like, they could be super stiff and tell a good story. They could still do that, but I feel like with the booking of Sheamus is kind of, you know, hindered that a little bit, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, like, not saying the match would be bad or anything, it's just if they were going to have Sheamus just become more of a badass, like, you see when he came back and he had the new do and everything and just started beating the shit out of Neville and Ziggler, imagine he just started running through everyone in the locker room and just become a dominant beast heel for the next several months until he fights Lesnar. That could be something good to see, you know what I mean? So...
yeah, I would love to see it. So anyway, I'm going off to bed now because, you know, I just need to sleep after my ventilation out on Cody Brainerd.
Take NyQuil.
I'd like to thank Will for bringing him on here, and, you know, because I've been waiting long enough to vent out on him, and it was like I just came out of the heavens and just tore him apart. So.
You need to thank Dark Horse for that. He made that happen.
Oh, thanks, Dark Horse. If you're watching, thanks for that. I needed it. You know, I feel a lot more relaxed, but I think I'll be better once I get my sleep and wake up in the morning and I can just pretend it was all a dream. I'm leaving 2015 at least peaceful, you know, on a peaceful note, so that's a good thing for me. So, good night, people, and I wish you all a very happy new year. I'll see you all in 2016. So,
all right, man. Have a good night. I guess that's gonna go for everybody.
Yep.
It's happening right now. It's all good. I was planning on ending the show at midnight, but it's all good. We're 9 minutes early. So you guys want to give your outros? Peter, you got anything before we do that? Peter, real quick. Who would you want to see? We saw the epic stare down between Cena and Reigns. Do you think that should be one of the main events of WrestleMania? How would you book it, and who should be Lesnar?
I don't know where WWE is gonna go with this. They might have Cena win the Rumble, which is gonna make everybody pissed off. I'll have somebody like Bray Wyatt win it, or maybe Kevin Owens win it. I'd rather have Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns as the main event. That's what I would do.
So you want Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns as the main event for WrestleMania?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So who do you book Brock against?
Sheamus.
Brock against Sheamus?
I think Brock and Sheamus would be stiff as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Who would you book Cena against? Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't want to see
But
him.
here's another question, though.
Maybe Taker, but Cena Taker. The only way I could see that match is if Taker wins clean and goes out. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame next year, so let him go out on a high note. Beat the Golden Boy in his hometown. Because if Cena beats Taker, I'm done with wrestling. I cannot support a company.
You'll be back.
So you fucking turn. Here's what you do: you turn Cena heel, and then have him.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say let Cena come out when Taker does his usual stick, coming back after like Royal Rumble time, like who's gonna be my next challenger, And then and everyone's like what? And then Cena's like you never beat me, you never faced me, and then they go on for the weeks leading up to WrestleMania, and then Cena puts when they do the contract signing, and Cena puts Taker through the table with an AA, and everybody starts booing, and then he comes out next week on Raw and says, I did it because I'm sick of the Undertaker or some shit like that, and then everybody starts booing. That's how you turn him heel.
The way they should have had him turn heel, if they were to have this match at WrestleMania 30, and they had Cena end the streak, oh my god, that would have been massive nuclear heat, and that would have been the best way to have Cena turn heel.
The fans would have rioted that night.
Oh yeah.
Too late for that, though.
Too late.
All right,
for
guys,
that.
we're shutting down shop, man. We're approaching midnight. It's a shit.
Why is it bedtime? Is it bedtime for you, William?
Just about, man. I gotta work at 6 a.m.
Oh shit, man.
God, I gotta go. I got the electrician coming to my house tomorrow.
I didn't even plan on being online tonight, but it's so shitty out. There's nothing else to do. I'm pretty much stuck in the house. I feel like shit. And I drank.
Well, thanks for having me, man.
Dude, no problem, man. No problem, man. Everybody's gonna get a chance to be on the fucking show. It's not, specific to a specific group of people. Everybody gets a chance. So it is what it is. And shout out to the fucking Iceman, by the way, because it's icy outside, and I wish there was not so much ice on my fucking car so I can go and drive places and shit like that. So shout out to the Iceman. People maybe have forgotten. I haven't forgotten Jeffrey Rose, the Iceman. It's cold as fuck outside. I feel like shit. It's about time I take a rest.
All right, then.
All right,
Until next
Terrence,
time.
thank you for fucking stopping by. Hope you had a good time. I am
did too,
Bringer
man.
Rain. This is the YWC Retirement Home Hangout. Maybe changing the name of that, though. Have a good one, guys.
Signing off. Peace. By the words of